Sir,
What was that?
it's live.
You've got to be kidding me. This, Jesus. Oh, sorry about that. All right. Good evening, everybody. Breaking news. What is censorship? Nobody knows what that is, so I will give you a fair example of it. A few years ago, during the Russian-Ukrainian war, with a general from the Wagner group, the main general actually, tried to speak out against President Putin himself, and all of a sudden his helicopter or airplane, I forgot what he rid on, just got shot down out of nowhere. And now he's dead. So, what does that mean? That could be proof that in Russia, as of right now, they tried to censor, well, they didn't try. They did censor that general from the Wagner group. And it involved with less criticism of the Ukrainian-Russian war by any generals because, well, he got shot down, he got killed. Another example of this being...
Hey!
What was that? Where's the music video you promised us? Jacqueline, what are you doing here? You kept hinting at it. Do it. Me? Myself? What are you doing here? You look emo as... Yo, man, you should do it. It'll be so tough, honestly. Devin Bustos? You look sad. Well, who hurt you, man? It's not part of the conversation. Do it or else I'll murder your whole family bloodline or something. I don't know. Alright. You guys really treat me as someone that can be laughed at for the entire... Yes. Fine. If this is what you wish for, so be it.
Censorship is an interesting topic for today's news report because of its obscurity and forgotten connection being applied today. Censorship pretty much is when something or someone against something in current society gets caught up with the government schemes. Killed, kidnapped, or simply gone missing due to some sort of reason that's pretty suspicious for the thinking mind or rational mind of thought. Now that you have a slight understanding of what censorship pretty much means, why not get a move on and show some samples in the real world? Silent backup for one purpose singer kidnapped at the Chechens for being pro-GTV, showing how the government's a Chechnya trying to silence others attempt to spread a message. China banning the entirety of Google to make their own national replica show. It's hard to see sufficient to control the population, playing with propaganda. Congress trying to ban TikTok, thinking that the posting of Ori man is the Chinese spot, even though he clearly stressed Singaporean proof that the government trying to silence and not reliable. Popular media, even if lots of die from it, many are U.S. presidents. Sing chick 2003 decided to for red for his opinions, or how schools are parenting for and have 451.4 word. Shut the over in China, user population keeps on present. How bad that was when the government in control of the nation. This is much more proof that the CCP is doing their absolute best to keep themselves alive, even if it ends up with thousands of dead, which is absolutely abuse of federal power. Oh, we cannot forget about the papers with lots of bolded black lines. This clearly shows how President Donald Trump tried to hide away lots of federal documents. That's why he got sent to prison at one point for SPM. These are all examples of what censorship and silencing really looks like among our own beautiful world. People usually say that censorship is a thing of the past, but as you can clearly see, it is still a very common thing worldly. It is among us now, and will forever be here with, no matter how much you try to hide away from it. News sources like CNN and Fox try to convey bias. So I can bet to you that this news report is most reliable for spreading awareness. There, I did it. Now, can we all calm down finally? Let me rest. Jesus Christ, you took all my goddamn news report timing. Fine. Here. I'll explain in a few seconds the things I didn't go through. Alright, so first of all, Dixie Chicks from 2003
did not accuse, criticized George W. Bush, I think that's what his name is, of the Iraqi war. That ended up to a lot of people not liking that comment, and therefore canceling him and all of his creations that he has done. In that sense, then, shows how criticizing the government can come with a powerful ripples of your career, and it will lead to others it would lead to others not following that same page, not taking the risk to see their entire careers fall apart because of their opinion. Therefore, that is silence. So that is silencing, and that is censorship. Also, with the Uyghur and the Tiananmen Square, there were events from some time ago where the Chinese that are used to and is still currently with the Uyghur suppressing and killing lots of these people in order to keep their reputations alive, because the Uyghur are criticizing the Chinese government for suppressing them because they can't practice their Muslim religion anymore, and the students in the Tiananmen Square criticize the government for not allowing more studies, more liberal studies, more reforms, more openness to the Western world. And from those two events, it led up to the government shooting and killing everybody. Except for the Uyghur. The Uyghur are still alive. But they're still being suppressed. And not a lot of people know about that. Spreading awareness on that exactly. And the Tiananmen Square. Not a lot of people know of these events. Therefore saying that what the Chinese government has done in those two events, it shows censorship because they're censoring other people from spreading their own religion or saying liberal studies, and they're silencing others for keeping them quiet that the government is not learning anything, and instead to keep the government saying that everyone is learning everything. Well, that's enough time for me. I will be closing this off right now. Get me out of here.